Welcome to Rock Hard Riffs. This is the guitar channel for the self-taught. We are talking about the wah-wah pedal, or as I call it, a crybaby. That's what I always call it, wah-wah crybaby. Same thing. It's actually a brand. It's like saying crescent wrench, right? We all know what it is. Anyway, so there is a certain, there are no rules to anything, right, guys? But there are certain ways that may sound better than others. How about that? Now, what I would highly recommend listening to if you want to hear some really great stuff done with some wah-wah, the theme song to Shaft is a great one. Definitely check that out. Also, the song by Blind Faith, i.e. Eric Clapton, In the Presence of the Lord. The solo in that is the quintessential wah-wah 60s, early 70s style guitar solo. I mean, it is the stuff. Then, of course, Jimi Hendrix, Machine Gun Live at the Fillmore East. That's the granddaddy of them all. That's just the most killer crybaby or wah-wah usage I've ever heard. That's, of course, Jimi Hendrix. Who else, right? But generally, you kind of want to use the crybaby, or your wah-wah, if you just got one, do it clean, no distortion, and just kind of strum over it. Like that. And it's going to get you used to just kind of honing in that tone, right? You'll just get used to it. It's like anything you just repeatedly do, you're bound to get better at it. But when you want to accentuate something, that's when you kind of put the toe forward and then pull back on the pedal when you go down or a little less accentuated. So in this little song we're playing, we want this one part, that part accentuated. And we want to climb up to it. So we kind of want to create like a bit of a wave or a climax, little peaks and valleys, right? So So kind of like that. Now you do your own song, your own rhythm, your own thing. Slow it down, speed it up, whatever you want. Also do some soloing in there too, with like some higher gain. Right? And another thing I used to use all the time with my crybaby is when I was playing certain songs like Scorpions and stuff like that, I would leave the crybaby on all the time, or the wah-wah, on all the time in one position pretty much through the song. So let me find a tone for you here. Sometimes I would just leave it in one position. This gives you just a little more juice. And all it really is, guys, is just turning the tone knob back and forth. This crybaby is just a tone back and forth, but it has more punch to it because it has some, it's powered, it has some juice coming to it. So again, try it clean, do your stuff clean. What range you prefer. You may not use all the way toe heel. You may use something a little bit in between. I'm using the germanium drive on my Strymon Sunset, as you see there. Transistor drive. can do that. It hides a million sins. But if you really want to be musical with it, less is more, as they say. You know, can be.